Do you ever wish that you had instant access to a mentor so that you could ask questions? Maybe you're struggling with a particular client and you're feeling like you're just not making progress with them and you're not quite sure why. Or maybe you have questions related to how to get that next client or how you should be marketing or what you should be doing with your website. Or maybe you're wanting to practice the skills around focusing and helping to get a client to narrow it down and to get to something more specific. Or maybe you personally, as a coach, need actually some coaching. Maybe you're struggling with confidence, or maybe you could benefit by embracing boldness just a little bit more in your coaching. If these things sound like something that you would benefit from, I hope that you would seriously consider taking a seat in the premier group. It is basically something that I designed to be a halfway point between working with me in a group setting where there might be 20 or 30 people, and or working with me privately, which is quite costly. But this would be in the middle. So this is a semi-private situation. There's three coaches that work with me at a time in this semi-private group. But here's the cool thing. It's not a group experience. It's still very much an individual experience because what happens is that each coach in that session gets 30 minutes. So coach number one gets 30 minutes, coach number two gets 30 minutes, and coach number three gets 30 minutes. And in your 30 minutes, you get to decide what's going to be most helpful or serve you the best or the greatest. And so you may decide you want that coaching, or you may decide you want to talk about the business and do coach supervision type of stuff, or maybe you decide you want mentoring and you want to talk about the skills and the competencies that you could be further developing or advancing. So you decide what feels right for you in any moment. And while you and I are working together then on whatever it is that you're bringing, the other coaches that are in the room have cameras off and they are literally listening in. If they have a question, they are not to interrupt anything. So it's really, this is your session. And the benefit is that, as because of the fact that it is a group scenario, that even when I'm finished with you in your 30 minutes, you may pick up some really good nuggets from those other two people who are also in the room. So maybe seeing me coach number two is really beneficial because you finally get to see, another way that you can bring values into a client session. Or maybe the other another coach in the session starts asking about marketing and some stuff to their website and how that they can get higher visibility. And you also are like, wow, I didn't know I needed that. But you get to take that nugget of information with you too. So it's amazing how that, like, what everybody brings up and or what's going on, it's going to be beneficial for you. So there's benefits to be had here, whether you are being coached or you're an observer in the room. And then each person gets that recording afterwards who is in the room. And so you'll have the opportunity to play that back. If there was something that was said in one of the others or in your own, you can go back and refine any note taking that you had. So it's a very unique experience. Like, I'm not really aware of anything that exists like this right now that's out there. And, first and foremost, I've had people who have joined this program with me and stayed for a very long time, which is why that sometimes there's a really long wait to get into a specific time slot. And so if you look at the time slot offering on my page and the one that you think is the best match for you is full right now, I highly suggest just putting your name on the waiting list because that's not obligating you or committing you to taking this or doing this with me, but it is expressing your interest. And so when and if a seat does become available, then I'm going to reach out to you or somebody from my team will and see if you're still interested in pursuing it at that time. And hey, if things changed and you're like, no, I'm going to pass right now, I'm working with another mentor, or I've got all the support I need, or I'm just good right now, that's cool. That's fine. Um, so you can always take the opportunity and you can also pass, no feelings, no hard feelings either way. So I get that sometimes, as you're waiting, you're going to figure out maybe other options or solutions. So But just highly suggest put your name down on the list if it sounds intriguing to you. And all the information that you need is found on the web page here in terms of like the times and the time slots that we offered in. It's a consistent once a month opportunity. So we meet once every 4 weeks, and it's usually on the same time. So it'd either be maybe the second Wednesday of the month or the first Tuesday. So just look at the program offerings there in terms of the dates and times and see what works best for you. If after you've watched this video, you still have questions and you're not quite clear on how it works, feel free to reply to this message with any questions that you have. And myself or somebody on the team would be happy to get connected with you and answer those questions. So I hope you consider joining me, and I look forward to the opportunity to support and serve you alongside your coaching journey. Take care.